Hello. It's been a minute since I've talked to you guys. I got to move out of the sun. I'm sorry. We want to do a quick channel update. We're at 100 subscribers now. That's cool. I really only wanted to be a grassroots channel anyway for the people who wanted it. Currently, I'm sitting in a parking lot waiting for a wrestler of mine to meet me so we can go train. Some stuff that's happened in the catch wrestling world recently. Friend of the channel, Headhunter Higgins, has won his third catch wrestling championship out of Snake Pit, Wigan. It's really cool. Let's see. The ACWA, Josh Barnett's promotion, has partnered up with USA Grappling, and now they are going to be hosting tournaments, at least USA Grappling, and I don't know how that's going to look, but it's going to be cool. It's going to get more people doing pin and submission. Okay, so that's what we really want at the end of the day, right? Stuff that's going on with me. I mean, I'm still coaching fighters. It's pretty much it, man. You know, we do submission grappling tournaments, but there's more focus with my particular group in MMA, and that's typical of catch wrestlers. Let's think. There's some guys fighting next weekend. So I just really quick while we're here, I wanted to say something. I've cooled off on the ranking, the whole thing, that I had idea of like ranking systems. I used to be really big on that, and I think that it's still important to have a certification program eventually, but it's going to take somebody really big like Josh Barnett. And we already have Eric Paulson with the Shuto program and stuff, but he's kind of doing affiliations, and what I'm talking about something a little different. I'm actually talking about kind of like a ranking system, which we're not going to get into, but I think that there could be something close to similar to like a judo style ranking system where it could be various different things. The black belt can mean various different things. But instead of that, I think more importantly, what's the most important thing currently for catch wrestling is I think it's hosting these tournaments. So we got, again, Headhunter Higgins out of Chicago. He's hosting Wrestling Wars. I believe he's got a Wrestling Wars coming up maybe in around February. He hosts multiple. So if you're in the Chicago area and you want to participate in a catch wrestling tournament, he hosts tag team catch wrestling matches. Just all around good guy. Hit him up on Instagram. He's also doing Irish collar and elbow stuff, but that's a little bit not catch wrestling based, but Irish collar and elbow, for people who don't know, it's a jacket style that has fixed grips on the collar and the elbow, and it shares family. It shares DNA with catch wrestling, and it's really cool. I got myself a couple jackets. I've only dabbled, but I love throws, so this is trips and throws, and it's awesome. So anyway, if you want to compete in catch wrestling, Wrestling Wars, Chicago area. Also, like I said, the ACWA with Josh Barnett hosts events. And I just think that's probably the way to go moving forward, is get these wrestlers who want to do grappling into pin and submission competitions, and because that's the ironic thing, right? Is that all these no-gi guys now, modern no-gi guys, they all want to stand and do no-gi judo and big throws and takedowns, and everybody wants to wrestle now. All these no-gi guys want to wrestle, and then all the wrestlers want to do grappling and do the submissions. And it's wild that basically what they really want to do is kind of like catch wrestling. No pinfall catch wrestling is what they're really wanting to do. But why not? They already are doing that in the gym. Why not have pin and submission? And I think there's a place, and it's going to be it's a good thing. The more competitions we can get, and it's something that I eventually want to do, is host my own. It's not going to be in the short term, but in the long term, I want to host my own pin and submission tournaments, and I have done that years ago, a long time ago. And I don't know. So anyway, that's just kind of my thoughts, because the more that you push for like a certification program and putting out this information and stuff, and I do think it's important to get people to know the moves. But I think the more you do that, what ends up happening is these guys, they only want to learn like one secret technique, and then they want to take it back to their gym, and they want to beat people with it. And then they start doing that, and then they call it jiu-jitsu. And it's just not. And that's neither here nor there. But I think that's what ends up happening. And a really good coach of mine a long time ago said he used to want to spread catch wrestling like that as well. And then now he basically feels that no, if people want to learn catch wrestling, they can come learn how to catch wrestle. And I'm kind of around that too. So I think it's very important to have the in-house ranking systems, especially for people who want to compete and they have like a rank that they have to compete at. So I think that's important. And I think it should roughly match how those competitions look. But I think more importantly, we need to get some catch wrestling tournaments, catch wrestling rules, spread as much as possible. And we got Snake Pit Wigan, we got, like I said, Josh Barnett's putting on good things, and we got Headhunter Higgins out of Chicago hosting Wrestling Wars, which is a phenomenal, fun show. Tag teams, just a fun show. So anyway, that's my thoughts. I don't really have anything else to say. Thanks for all the friends of the channel. Like I said, Tom Higgins, Josh Barnett, Chris Crossan, Mike Martell. Thanks for being friends of the channel, and just thanks for listening to me rant, guys. Until next time.